episode we're going to talk about fuselages. To explain the fuselages in the easiest way possible, I'm going to divide them again towards the higher wind and the lower wind ones. Because for the higher winds we are actually having 3 fuselages which are 1 meter long. We have the normal called 100 fuselage, then we have the 100 FR fuselage, and last we have the 100+3 fuselage. They are all exactly the same in length, but obviously there is a difference between them which gives a little bit of a different performance to it. In my hand now I have the 100+3. This is the one I love to use on the slalom course. It's having the front wing a little bit more forward compared to the other ones. This is in the end the main difference between the 3. The 100+3 has the front wing more to the front, the 100 FR has it a touch more to the back, and the 100 has it even more to the back. Which fuselage fits best for you? Again, I'm using the 100+3. This one is the most powerful one of the 3, but especially as I'm so-called an expert and doing this a lot of times, I have a lot of trust in the foil, always pushing to the limit, and this foil, this fuselage really makes sure that through the wind holes I glide in the easiest way possible. It's very efficient and simply gives power all the time. But all this power can make it a little bit more difficult if you are not used to foiling in high winds, or simply are still a little bit scared the moment the wind goes over, let's say, 20 knots. Then it can be better to, for example, use the 100 FR, which is a little bit more in the middle. Again, the 100 has the front wing more to the back, the other one more to the front. So the FR, I would say, is something nicely in the middle. It's a little bit easier than the 100+3, therefore it gives a little bit less power. So in the gust you make sure you can control it better, but you still have in the wind holes a little bit more glide. Then we get to the last one, which is the easiest out of the three, because the front wing is all the way to the back. This one really gives you, I would say, the least amount of power on the reach. So when you're overpowered, when it's strong winds, it's simply easiest with the 100 fuselage. Again, these 3 really goes based on level. Are you an expert? Are you comfortable? You know how to foil in strong winds? Take the 100+3. Are you really searching a little bit more for control and want to have an easier ride? You take the 100. Then we come to the bigger size fuselage. We have the brand new 105. We are actually having 2 different ones again. It's the same as with the 100 fuselage. We have the 105 plus 5 centimeter, which has the front wing a little bit more to the back compared to the 105 plus 7.5. I'm again using the 105 plus 7.5 as I believe this one is the best front wing for low end performance, but you still have a big range out of it. So even if the wind is picking up, you can really still use this fuselage. If you are a little bit lighter, you could tend to use the 105 plus 5. Again, front wing a little bit more to the back. When the gust comes, it's easier to control. The last fuselage we have is the 110. The 110, as you can imagine, it's the longest of all, therefore the most powerful of all. I'm quite a technical sailor. I don't need such a long fuselage with that power to plane. But if you are heavy, this 110 fuselage really makes sure in the lightest winds you just pop out of the water and you can fly. So like with the biggest front wing, if you're heavy and you're struggling to get on the foil with light winds, the 110 fuselage could be your one. That's it, what we have in the range of fuselages. I hope you figured out which length is best for you and you can enjoy your next session with it.